No, that's what I said. This is the only time before the World Cup we have matches where we can try combinations. And Virat has been absolutely successful at number 3. And so, as I mentioned earlier, these are different combinations which we try, which would give us options before the World Cup. And that's exactly what we did. Answering your question, these are the bowlers who have really put us, if you look at our success record, it's more than 75%, and I think that's a huge success record for a team. And yes, these things do happen, like the last game, and I'm happy that it's happened now, because it throws a lot of factors where we can improve. It shows us areas where we can improve before a big tournament like the World Cup. See, it is very unfair to compare Rishabh Pant and Dhoni at this particular moment. Dhoni is huge. Okay, he's a legend. He's proved on many occasions, and his work behind the stumps is exemplary. And also the fact that his advice and him guiding when Virat needs somebody to talk to, is a huge influence on the team at that point of time. But yes, we would also, like I mentioned earlier, we would like to try out different combinations, and not necessarily that those are the combinations that's going to be in the World Cup, but we would like to know how people perform under different situations for us to have, so that we can pick a much better and a balanced team for the World Cup. So if at all we need to make any mistakes, I think it's going to be now, rather than going into the World Cup thinking of different combinations. We would be extremely sure about what we want before we go into a major tournament like that. I think more or less the team is quite sure of what the combination is. But yes, we would like to try out all our options before the World Cup, so that there's absolutely no room for any kind of error in trying out the combinations. So that's the reason we are trying different people at different positions. It was just a precautionary measure, and he's fully fit and raring to go. There are definitely certain areas which we need to address, both in our batting and our bowling. I'm sure we really look hard, and I think I would look at it as a very big positive, whatever has happened, because it much before a major tournament like the World Cup, it has thrown out areas where we really need to buck up and we really need to tighten up. And this is something, I think it's a great learning for us from the way this series has gone by.